I could pick the keys up. Can I just walk in there? Or do I need the keys?
I knew the door was locked.
Okay, yeah, we need the keys. I'm wondering if there's got to be something in that bathroom. Maybe the towel rack could be used as a belt somehow. I don't know. Maybe they're just very strong
I knew the door
towels.
was locked. I'd need the key to get in there.
Okay, can we bust it off the wall? Nope. Can we... Nope. That's why I'm thinking this.
It was a roller towel dispenser. It was a roller towel dispenser.
Okay. The keys. The keys! The keys opened it, but it didn't... Did I not try the keys on that? I don't know. How very strange. We're taking it anyway. I thought something that had to do with something. It's the most belt-like thing here. Oh, God. Thank God. I'm sure I pressed the keys on
Didn't
it.
seem right to take off with
Oh,
the
well.
toilet keys, so I left them on the bar.
I guess I couldn't have. Right. Come then, Altar. You can take me to this Bald Head Hill now.
Hello again, Ultar.
His most splendid and adventurous client.
Is this any use to you?
My friend, the very thing, yes!
Ultar took the towel from me, cut it in two lengthways, and gave me half back. With his half, he did the kind of fan belt replacement that's normally done with stockings.
Now, if I knot the ends together, so... Serviceable, yes? Very serviceable indeed.
Stockings might work on a Bentley, but on a truck, the coarse toweling did the job nicely.
Come along, my friend. You want to see the bull's head? Yes?
Yes. Take me. Are we being spied upon here? Is this someone looking at us? It's got to be. For a telescope. Okay, this is very strange. I guess we'll take the twig. Why am I standing at the edge of this rock? But let's take the twig. That just fits perfectly in the pocket. Maybe that and that together.
With a flourish, I tied the end of the towel to the stick with a textbook reef knot.
Okay, that was a good guess, wasn't it? What else?
I'd damaged that tree enough for one day.
Okay, so where are we going then? What's this down here then?
I could see that crack would make a good anchor point.
Okay, so I'm using this as what? A
I
repellent?
could see that crack would make a good anchor point.
Oh god, you're not gonna... That's a roll of toilet... Well, it's not. It's not toilet paper. It's toilet. Okay, yeah, it's not going to hold your weight.
Well, that looked really safe. But I had no choice. I hadn't anticipated going mountaineering when I'd come to Syria.
Did you even use it? You just jumped straight down. Okay, that is a door if I've ever seen one.
I didn't like the idea of putting my hand in there. But hey, what the heck? I was only risking mutilation. No blade took my hand off at the wrist, and no scorpion stung me, for which I was very grateful. But there was something in there. A metal ring, as wide as my hand.
How strange. Wait, did you not pick it up?
Close up, the niche looked somehow artificial. I took a firm hold of the ring. I tried not to think of death traps, and pulled. Whoa there! The ring had done the trick, all right.
Alright, go in, before it shuts. This is where we're going to find Klausner, hopefully in the lens. Oh man, is that Klausner?
Around the corner, I found the corpse. Oh my God. Klausner? Large as life and twice as dead. I'd hardly had time to accept the fact when I heard the door mechanism start up again.
Oh dear.
Man, no! The door had slammed shut, trapping me. I had a bad feeling about how Klausner had died.
God, we're going to die like Klausner did.
Whatever had been in the bottle had been drunk. Klausner must have died of thirst and dehydration. I've done more fun things in my life than searching a corpse, but as my life expectancy wasn't great, I figured I should try every new challenge that came my way. I cautiously flicked open the jacket.
What's he got in his pockets? The lens!
Hey, what's this? I'd found some kind of lens. A very old lens made from a very hard glass. That settled it. The knight on the manuscript had been holding a lens the whole time, not a crystal ball.
Thank you very much.
I searched the corpse. No portable phone, no demolition charges, no 5-course meal. You'd think international conspirators would go around better equipped.
Okay, I think we'll take his whip.
Bullwhips might be handy for exploring ancient ruins, but they're no use when you're trapped in a cave. Klausner clearly fancied himself as a latter-day Indiana Jones.
No, you're not going to take it. Okay, I think we're done with the corpse in.
There was nothing else in the pouch. I'd searched Klausner once. There was nothing on his body.
Okay, right, let's read what we've got. This place is weird. Had to get a toilet brush to get a towel to fix a taxi. But I made it to Bull's Head Hill. Now to look for Klausner. Find him, find the lens. This is some vacation. Trapped in a cave in Syria with a corpse for company and an assassin on my tail. I was right, it's a lens, not a crystal ball, and now I have it. Although Klausner is dead, I'm going to the same way unless I find a way out. Kind of mixed results. Okay, we'll find a way out, all right.
I couldn't think of anything to do with the statue, apart from scaring small children with it.
Bust it open? No, okay, you're not going to bust it open. Chain it open? No.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Okay. Is that a map of Syria?
I couldn't take the inscription with me. All I could do was stare at it and try to memorize it. In occidenta sita est, in ora mundi. Okay, that would have to do.
But what does it mean?
In occidenta sita est, in ora mundi. Okay.
It looks like a map of Britain without Ireland.
I couldn't think of anything to do with the statue, apart from scaring small children with it.
What about the lens? No.
I couldn't help but notice faint bloody finger marks on the rock, as if somebody had tried to claw their way out. I examined the door carefully, high and low. I looked for levers and rings to pull, panels and buttons to push like in the movies, and found nothing.
We are truly stuck.
I couldn't help but faint, as if some...
Okay, so there's only two things I can actually press. I can actually actively interact with. That and that.
A stone head bearing 3 bearded faces. It was a strange image, but a powerful one, redolent with antiquity and ancient mysteries. The mouth's opening. It must be Ultar. My God, if he comes in, we'll both be trapped. Ultar! Don't come in! It's a trap! Stay where you are!
That's not Ultar.
You!
Uh-oh.
Hello, Mr. Stobart. We meet in the most unusual places. Please, do not make any sudden moves. I have no desire to maim you.
Did you say maim?
I did. Dead men tell no tales, as you say. And I want to hear everything that you have to tell me.
And what if I don't want to talk?
Then I shall, most regrettably, have to kill you. Rest assured, however, that I am an excellent shot you would not suffer.
Oh, that's good. Believe me, I'm really assured.
It is rather dark in here. I think we should conduct our business outside.
Why should I make myself an easier target?
If I fire at you, Mr. Stobart, I shall hit you even in here. But unfortunately, my marksmanship will suffer. It could be the difference between hitting you in the leg or the groin.
Boy, it sure is hot in here.
No sudden moves, Mr. Stobart.
Yeah, let's walk out. That groin shot sounds particularly nasty.
Now then, where shall we start?
How about being bosom buddies and you putting that gun away?
Klausner, do you know where he is?
Is that a yes and a no? Or is that a lure him inside?
Klausner? Who the hell's Klausner?
I followed his trail here, as I believe did you.
I never heard of this Klausner guy before. I just asked around about strangers and got lucky.
Luck is a commodity that you are sorely pressed for now, Mr. Stobart. I have been watching you since you arrived in Marib.
You have? I never noticed you.
Precisely my point. You don't know what I know. Please, bear this in mind when answering my next questions. Now, where is Klausner?
Okay, he's inside there.
Okay, he's dead, just around the corner of the cave. Do you want to look?
I shall trust you on that. How did he die?
Starvation or dehydration by the look of it.
He was caught in this trap you were shouting about. Yes, I suspected as much. The Templars were not ones to give away their secrets lightly. Was he carrying anything of importance?
No.
Well, there is something, I guess, but you can't move it.
Yes? What is it?
It's a treasure map. Yeah, X marks the spot.
Come now. Do you expect me to believe that?
Yeah, okay. You caught me. But round the corner, there is something in Latin up on the wall.
Latin? Do you remember it, Mr. Stobart?
No,
In
you'll have
acadenta cita est, in ora mundi.
you'll have to go and see it yourself, is what I was going to say.
Words of Caesar. Yes, that makes sense.
Well, I know that roughly it means to the west, to the edge of the world. But what the heck is that about?
It tells me where the sword of Baphomet lies. Mr. Stobart, I am sure that you are just what you appear to be. A gifted amateur.
Thanks, I think.
But I can no longer tolerate your interference. There is far more at stake than you realize.
So what are you gonna do?
I regret that we must end this here and now. Your only choice now is whether you die like a man or like a dog.
Like a man.
Okay, you're the boss. I'll take my medicine.
You are an honorable man, Mr. Stobart. A rare breed. I should like to shake your hand.
Yeah. Well... what the heck?
Ah, knocked him clean out. Did he just jump? He just jumped off the cliff. What the hell? They must
Luckily,
be some...
the canopy on Ultar's truck broke my fall.
Thank goodness for that.
The worst part of the experience was Ultar's driving.
What about the lens? Is it still in one piece?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's good to see you again, Josh.
Really? Well, I have to say, I'd have enjoyed Syria a lot more if you'd been there.
I wouldn't have been much help. Anyway, you did just fine on your own.
Actually, George is doing everything here. And about time Nico got her act together and helped out.
Have you any idea what this lens might be used for?
As a magnifying glass, obviously.
I brought you a present from Syria.
How romantic. Have a toilet chain.
Oh, George, you shouldn't have bothered. What is it?
This.
A necklace. It's rather heavy.
Ethnic craftsmanship at its most rustic.
Oh, of course, I love it.
You do?
It will always remind me of you.
Okay. That went down better than I thought. We don't have anything here. But we got the lens. I'm not going to look at that thing again.
I'd better get back to the quest.
What is the quest? What are we doing? What's the next thing? Alright, face to face with Khan again, but this time he tried to kill me. Unfortunately, my ninja-like reflexes saved me. The Latin inscription in the cave is a clue to where the sword of Baphomet is hidden. Where can I go? Nowhere. I'm stuck in France. Right, let's go to the museum. Speak with what's his name? Labourne. Labourne?
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie. Where have you been? Nicole said you were away.
I just returned from Syria.
Syria? On the trail of the Templars?
It's a long story, but I found the bull's head. It was referred to on the manuscript, remember?
Yes. What is it?
A secret cave built into a high cliff face. In the cave, I discovered a map bearing a phrase in Latin. In accidenta cita est in ora mundi.
The island of Britain.
Lies at the edge of the world, to the west.
Strange. That map seems to contain a series of pointers.
Like I said, it's a treasure map.
I told you it was Britain, didn't I?
That is not a good idea.
Why not? You can tell us about the lens. Okay.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
Okay, so can we go to Britain? No. We can't go to Britain. Okay, is Rosso back yet? No. Right. Montfaucon. See if this fella's finished up with polishing the thing yet. I mean, it's been a while.
The priest was still busy
Oh,
with
you're
the chalice,
joking.
so I decided to have another look around the church.
Okay, the chain. Will the chain make a difference? No, because I haven't got the chain anymore. I gave it to her, didn't I? But the lens, I can replace that silver... Yes, I can replace the circle bit on this Templar with the lens. And it's going to shine somewhere.
On the end of the staff was some kind of disc with a cross on it. Around the base of the disc was a hairline crack. Well, I could have just taken the end off the staff, but I wanted to be sure what I'd be getting out of vandalizing a church, other than deported.
Oh, you're joking. Okay.
The lens fitted into the end
Yes.
of the scroll like a hand into a glove.
Now let's have a look through it.
Per disciplinum meum lux videbus. Hey,
It's an eagle. Is that an eagle? Looks like a bird. The beak. Its eye. Its wing. 3 lens elements need to be slid into the correct position. 3 lens elements need to be slid into the correct position within the circle so that when aligned they create a clear image. Each lens element can be moved by moving the mouse pointer over the numbered tab. Wait, what? Each lens element can be moved by moving the mouse pointer over the numbered tab. And when a grasped hand appears, clicking and holding the mouse button to slide it left or right. George will acknowledge the image once the lenses are correctly positioned. Okay. Okay, what are we looking for here? Maybe that's... Wait, that only goes that far. That one goes that far. Okay, so that goes there, I think. That... Okay. There. This one.
the distortions
There.
came sharply and broken. It was a Knight Templar burning at the stake. And below him a date in Roman numerals. A Knight Templar burning at the stake. And a date. Let me see. MCCC XIV. That's 1314.
I thought the knights were wiped out in 1312. Okay, use the lens in the church in Montefaucon. Montefaucon. God, my French pronunciation is terrible. And discovered an ancient clue in the window. The burning of Jacques de Molay and the date 1314. Okay, we can talk to him now.
Hey, thanks.
It is my pleasure, monsieur.
What was the writing on the chalice?
It was not writing, my mistake. It was a coat of arms. The remarkable thing is that it seems very familiar.
Yeah?
Oui, I think I have seen it on that wall tomb in the far corner. That winged horse is quite distinctive.
The what tomb in the corner? This one. The fourth one.
Do you speak Latin?
You ask this of a priest?
Okay. Can you tell me what per disciplinum meam lux videbus means?
Let me see. That would be, by my teachings, you will see the light. I think.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Okay, we've asked that, haven't we?
I
And
noticed that.
It was a...
Oh man.
Oui, a
spoken
devil.
about that as well. Okay, the chalice.
Boy, what a shine you got on this.
Merci. It is all in the wrist action.
Uh-huh.
Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
He said the one in the corner, so it's either this one or that one.
A stone knight lay at the end of a row of 4. I wondered if this guy had died in combat. Now that my attention had been drawn to it, there was no mistake. There was no name on it, but the coat of arms was undeniably the Pegasus of the De Vasconcelos family. I'd found the last resting place of Don Carlos. My eye was drawn to the biblical references carved into the edge of the tomb. Hey, maybe these biblical references mean something.
Okay, another puzzle. A jumble of letters are carved into the side of the knight's tomb. You must look for... You must look for and highlight a number of biblical references. You must look for and highlight a number of biblical verse references, comprising of the name of a book followed by the chapter and verse, in Latin numerals. Okay, what? You must look for and highlight a number of biblical verse references, comprised by a name of a book followed by a chapter and a verse. Okay, so... Oh. Okay, I sort of clicked through that by mistake.
Corinthians 14:5. Not much to go on, but it must have meant something. If I examined the tomb more closely, there might be other clues to find.
Okay, Corinthians 14:5. Okay. Psalms 14. No. This is strange. Nope. Right, okay. Cup. Nope. Can it go backwards? I guess not. Okay, let's come out of here because I missed some of the text. I want to go back
my
in.
attention had been drawn to, there was... Hey, maybe the...
Okay, a jumble of letters carved into the side you must look for. Okay, we read that. So, for example, Luke chapter 8, verse 2 would be displayed as Luke... Okay, right, yep, Luke hyphen number plus number. You must find and highlight all the verse references. Highlight the full verse reference and the letters will stay lit. Otherwise, the letters will fade. George will read the verse and reference once they are highlighted. Okay, where's... Okay, that must go backwards then. Okay, so we've got Corinthians, that one.
Corinthians 14:5. Not much to go on, but it must have meant something. If I examined the tomb more closely, there might be other clues to find. Psalms 32:7. The numbers referred to a chapter and a verse in the Bible.
Okay, what's this one? Is this one backwards? No, that's Y is not a number, is it? No, that's not one. Okay, there's another one for Psalms.
Psalms 22:21.
And Jorem. No, REM. Okay. Jorem. No.
Now that my attention, there was...
Let's go back in. Let's go back
Hey.
in. Okay, right, yeah, chapter and a verse. So, for example, Luke chapter 8, verse 8 would be displayed as Luke hyphen double dot 8 verse 2. So, plus 2. You must find and highlight all the verse references. Highlight the full verse reference and the letters will stay lit. Otherwise the letters will fade. George will read the verses once they are highlighted. Okay, so we've got Psalms.
Psalms 22:21. Not much to go on, but it must have meant something. If I examined the two more closely...
That one to there, but there's no plus next to it. Okay. Examine the tomb carefully. Hidden among the writings are some biblical verse references. Okay, yeah. Altogether there are 4. You must highlight all 4 like a word search. I've got that. As well as the book name, make sure that you highlight the chapter and verse numbers. Look for highlight Psalms. Okay, I've got Psalms. There's 4 of them. I just can't see the 4th one. I just cannot see the 4th one. It just doesn't appear to be there. Okay. Look for and highlight Psalms John. John. Okay, John. I feel a bit dirty looking at that hint thing, but John.
John 4:11.
Well, that is very, very naughty. There is
Ran
no...
around the plaque. I made a note in case they meant something.
That is very...
Psalms 32:7, John 4:11, Corinthians 1:4-5, and just one more, Psalms 22:21. I may not be perfect, but I've got a memory like a steel trap. The chalice had led me to these inscriptions, but it looked like a happy coincidence to me. After all, the De Vasconcelos arms were already on the manuscript. Nope, I was still convinced that the chalice had some significance all of its own.
See, that what I was trying to say was that was a bit naughty because there was no 2 dots, no semicolon or whatever it's called after John. So that was just not, that was dirty. Okay, what have we got? Okay, got the priest in the church of Montfaucon To clean the Countess's chalice, he recognised the engraving on the side as matching on a tomb in his church, the Pegasus of the Vasconcelos family. Around the outside of the inscriptions were the numerals 14 and 27 at the top, 6 and I don't know what L is. LXXI to the left, 3 and 1 on the right, and 17, 12 and 25 along the bottom. Okay, let's speak to the priest.
Hello again, Father.
Bonjour, monsieur. How pleasant to speak to you again.
I guess we don't have anything to speak to you about.
Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Did I pick up the lens again? Or are we just going to
Per
leave it?
disciplinum meum lux videbus. A Knight Templar burning at the stake, and a date. Let me see. MCCCXIV. That's 1314.
Okay, I guess we're not going to take the lens with us. So I guess we're going to leave. Maybe we can go back to Spain. I'm not sure. Maybe not, but we'll see. Bye-bye, officer! No, we can't. To the museum. Let's see what he's got to say at the museum.
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie.
While I was in Syria, I discovered a strange pagan statue. It was like a head with 3 bearded faces. Horrible.
That sounds as if it could be Baphomet, the idol described by the Templars.
The poor Knights of Christ had an idol that looked like that?
Allegedly. The description of the idol came from the evidence extracted by the Inquisition. Mind you, not one statue or idol was ever found on Templar property. Until now, that is. Just last month, a statue of Baphomet was unearthed right here in Paris.
Where?
Where?
At the Institut Hermétique de Nerval. The statue is beneath the foundations. It was discovered by some workmen while renovating the building.
Can you tell me any more about the statue of Baphomet?
It's a fearful image, even now. A bearded head. The base of the statue is carved with Templar symbols. One of the workmen noticed a curious stain at the base. He claimed it looked like blood.
Blood?
That's right.
Why didn't you tell me this before?
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
Okay, I guess we're going there then. Seems the three-faced monstrosity I saw in the Syrian cave was a depiction of Baphomet. Okay. Lobinu says a Baphomet statue was recently found in Paris at the Institut Hermétique de Nerval. Apparently it's covered in Templar symbols. Okay. I guess we're going there. Or not. Museum, police, Rougerie, cafe. Oh, here we go. There it is. Should we go see Nicole? See if she's actually going to do anything? No, actually we'll just go straight to the site. So, here we are at the dig. What's in here then? Let's check that out.
Hey, you! Get away from my dumpster.
Okay.
I guess we're going to talk to him then.
Excuse me, could you help me?
What is it?
I've got a few questions.
The Templars.
What does the word Templar suggest to you?
Templar?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's just what we thought. Okay. What about the chalice? Does this ring any bells?
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Yes, it's a communion chalice. I know, you know, I used to be an altar boy.
You?
Yes, me. What's so funny about that?
Nothing.
Have you seen this man?
Have you seen this man before?
Yes, he asked me a lot of questions, just like you.
Where is he? Okay.
You're doing a fine job.
Merci. I have my professional pride.
I don't think I've ever seen a Gauloise smoke so stylishly.
It's a natural talent.
I'm being sarcastic.
I'm being indifferent.
You're very good at that as well.
Merci. Vive l'indifférence.
Will you shake my hand?
I was pretty sure the Shaken Shock had shot its bolt in Syria. So, what are you doing here?
I am having my break.
Yeah, I mean, when you finish your break.
When I finish my break, an interesting concept, monsieur.
You'll probably need to think about it.
I could have another cigarette while I consider. Perhaps tomorrow too.
Okay, let me put things differently. What were you hired to do here?
I was hired to keep the archaeological dig in the basement of this building clear of debris, and to touch up damage to the door frames with my little pot of paint. It's a very responsible job. Unfortunately, I'm not a very responsible person.
Okay, the dig
So
site.
what do you know about the excavation?
I know they won't let me in to do my job. I would complain to my union, but là...
You couldn't be bothered to join.
Right. Tell you what, though, I'm surprised at the sort of people interested in this excavation.
Who's interested?
What's unusual about the visitors to the excavation?
None of them look like archaeologists to me.
Do you know what an archaeologist looks like?
Three-piece suits, crocodile-eyed attaché cases, Rolex oyster.
But no archaeologist dresses like that.
Quite right, monsieur, quite right.
So, who are they?
Who cares as long as they pay me?
Okay, would you like this?
I've got a sewer key.
I used to work in the sewer.
Oh? What happened?
I had a cigarette break in a pocket of methane. A manhole cover landed on the other side of the Seine and I was sacked.
Yeah. Wasn't the best thing to do, was it? Do you want some plaster?
I have some plaster of Paris.
Amazing. A greasy tissue. Don't get it too close to my cigarette, monsieur, or there'll be a conflagration.
I'm an electrician,
Has a
don't you
guy
know?
calling himself Merlin been nosing around?
Was he wearing a t-shirt with "My name is Merlin" on it?
I doubt it.
Then how the hell am I supposed to know his name just by looking at him? Huh?
Okay.
Be
Yeah.
seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
We're going to steal your stuff.